Hello, how's everybody doing? Welcome to my kitchen. I'm doing a little bit of an impromptu video today because I am doing a project that is turning out, it's working, and I suddenly realized I should show you guys how to do it. So, if you follow the channel, you might have remembered a while back I chopped up my big Monsteras that I had out on my front porch over the summer, and I threw them in water just to root. And they have rooted well, so it's time to put them in something a little bit more permanent. And I want to grow them in LECA. They do really well in LECA. And my problem has been I haven't had a container big enough for them. I can show you what I have them in right now, actually. If you're wondering why I'm talking about my Monsteras, it's because I am doing a project today, and I'm going to show you how I do it. But I have had my cuttings in two of these vessels. This is one of them. It's just like a plastic pot, kind of ugly, that normally I would have outside. So I just threw a bunch of cuttings in there. And I have one more here. Let me show you. This is more of like a decorative vase. And I just threw the rest of the cuttings in here. I feel like I'm in a jungle. But they're rooted, and I didn't know what to put them in, and I wanted to put them in glass with LECA, but I had a challenge in finding glass that was big enough. I'm gonna move these for a minute. Until yesterday, last night, I was bored. I'm home alone. Andrew is in Michigan. And so last night I went to IKEA, and I got this idea that I wanted to get some glass vessels and a drill bit that will drill drainage holes in glass, which I did. I did those things yesterday, and I just did my first one, and it worked. So I want to show you. Maybe I'll start by cleaning up this space, and then I'll show you the one that I've done before, and then I thought I would show you how to do it with one or two more. So look, this is the one that I did. Let me see if I can bring it a little closer so you can see better. Got my glass vase here full of LECA. I'm trying to turn it and see where the little drainage hole is. Can you guys see? Little drainage hole. And look at these beautiful cuttings. Pretty cool, huh? So, I thought I would tell you how I do it, how I did it, the trials and tribulations, and then I'll do maybe one or two more and show you guys how it works. I like the look of LECA in glass. I have a few plants in LECA these days. There was a point when almost all of my plants were in LECA. I've kind of moved away from that, but I still like using it for the right plants. And I really kind of like the look of glass with the dark LECA and the green foliage. So I've seen people drill holes in glass before, and I've made things out of stained glass before, so I've done a lot of like cutting and manipulating of glass, so I'm not really afraid of that concept. I just had to figure out how to drill holes in glass. So I watched some YouTube videos. There's some drill bits you can get. You essentially need like a diamond drill bit. And the ones I saw online that people were using, I couldn't find last night, last minute, when I was going to Lowe's, 30 minutes before they closed. The ones I've seen are like little circular drill bits, but I found these, which they said would work as well. And this is what they look like. So, the biggest one I think is 5/16 of an inch, which is not huge, but it was perfect. I only drilled one hole in that vase over there with this one, and it worked perfectly. You don't want it too big either, so the LECA blocks the hole or falls out of the hole. So anyways, I bought these first at Lowe's, and then I went down to IKEA because I wanted to try to find some cheap glass vases. I wanted to get some practice glass that was cheap, so I bought 4 of these simple IKEA drinking glasses that are like, I mean, I think they were like 69 cents each or something. This is like the standard glass from IKEA. And then I found these, which are 1 gallon vases, and they were maybe $6 each, $5 or $6 each. I would have liked something bigger, but they didn't have a whole lot bigger than this. And to be honest, I wanted to see if I could successfully drill holes in glass before I spent, you know, a bunch of money on something maybe potentially bigger. But these gallon-sized ones were just kind of perfect. So I bought 4 of those and came home. Last night I got home pretty late, so started this project this morning. So I started with these drinking glasses. I put them in the sink to drill them because I heard you're supposed to have running water over the glass while you drill into it. So I had like a towel down to keep it steady. And I started with the smallest size drill bit, which some video said that you should. And both of them shattered, long story short. And they shattered in a pattern that I think they call like safety glass, where your glass like shatters into almost like a grid pattern, and it doesn't necessarily fall apart. It almost like crumbles. So both of them shattered right away, and I don't know about drilling holes into safety glass. I'm assuming that's what this is because regular glass doesn't do that. I don't know anything about glass, so you guys might know more than me. So I kind of or determined after 2 attempts that maybe these are not the right type of glass to drill into. But I had enough practice that I thought, you know what, if these are gonna shatter, I might as well know it. So let's just try one of these. And I did, and it worked great. It took me several minutes to go through the glass because I was being very careful and very slow. I didn't want them to shatter, but it worked. I got 1 hole, 5/16 7-inch wide in the vase, and then filled it with LECA, and it was not bad at all. So now I'm really excited about this. I have probably enough plants to fill all 4 of these. So we'll see. I'm gonna do at least 1 today to show you. Maybe I'll do more. I have more LECA in the garage, so I've got plenty of that. But after drilling a hole in the glass, I thought, you know what? This decorative pot here, this yellow kind of ceramic pot, I really like the look of it. I'm like, why can't I just drill a hole in that too? Because I sort of like how this plant looks in it. But I can't, it doesn't drain, so that's no good for LECA. So I thought maybe I'll drill a hole in that too. I could even leave most of these in this pot if I do that. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. If this sounds interesting, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I'll put some links in the description and probably at the end of the video where you can see what this plant looked like before I chopped it all to hell. And I've got lots of other videos about plants and other things. So subscribe if you want, that would be great. Okay, I hope you can excuse the weird angle here. I wanted to make sure you guys could see what I was doing. So I've been drilling these in the sink. I did have 2 glasses shatter as mentioned. I still have broken glass in that corner of the sink. But I have a wet towel down here, and then I'm just gonna angle the spout so that the water's running over the glass. So they say to get started with the hole, you should put some masking tape on the glass. That'll give the drill bit something to kind of grip onto. So I'm just going to estimate a space that's kind of like 1/4 to 1/3 of the way up the glass. I don't want a ton of water in my vessel, so just put some tape down there. And all I'm going to do is start very slowly to create a little notch. Once I have a little notch, I'll remove the masking tape, but this will help. So I'm not a pro. I've done this 3 times and it broke the first 2 times. This will be the 4th attempt. So I just thought I would show you guys because this is kind of fun. I'm just going to kind of put this down an eyeball where I want the hole. I think about there. Okay, so wish me luck. And let's see how this goes. I am going to run the water even with the tape on. I'll try to lower the audio too so you don't have to hear all the drilling. Okay. I can't even get down low enough for you guys to see my face. I have a feeling that I'll be able to see the little notch now. Yeah, I definitely see it. So I'm gonna keep going, and hi, let me see if I can get in the screen. It should be pretty slow, even pressure. You don't want to push. I'm telling you as if I know what I'm doing, but that's what the other people on YouTube have said. So I'm just gonna go sort of slow, continuous pressure. Last time I did it, I could definitely feel when I had sort of poked through the other side, and then you see a lot of like glass dust as you're making the hole larger. So let's do it and hope it works. You guys probably can't see the little notch, and I'm not going to move the glass, but I definitely have a little notch here. So it is slow progress, but we'll keep going. All right, it's getting bigger. I feel like starting it off takes the longest, and then once it starts, it goes a little quicker. I can tell we're getting almost all the way through because I can sort of hear the echoing of the drill coming out of the inside of the glass. So we should be popping through any second here. Okay, I just saw we got through the other side because I saw some sort of glass dust drip down on the inside of the glass. I can see a little bubble here on top. So now I'm just going to kind of gently keep going and widen that hole. You guys still can't see the hole. Maybe you can. All right, so close. Did you see that? We made it through. We made it through. See that? That is a hole, and it looks great. See all this white stuff? All right, so I'm so glad that worked. That was only my second time doing it. It takes a little time. That maybe took me, 5-6 minutes, but it worked. You see? So now I have my drainage hole. And I wondered if one would be enough or if I would have to do more than one, but this is working just fine. So the less I have to do, the better. All right, cool. Let me reposition the camera and find some LECA, and we'll put a little plant together. I just went out and got some LECA in this orchid pot. I'm gonna rinse it out a little bit because LECA is very dusty. And we'll see what we come up with. I think this orchid pot is also about 1 gallon, so this should be just right for what I need. Some people boil their LECA. I don't. That's too much work. Some people soak it too, because the LECA will absorb a lot of water. I don't soak it. I just keep an eye on it the first couple days that I put a plant into fresh LECA, and then I'll just add more water. Okay. This is a little bit of a weird angle I have you guys at. I wonder if you can see better here. Not really. I'll just do it here. All right, so I'm gonna fill, there is water in here, but I'm just gonna fill some LECA and then we'll find some plant cuttings. Look at that drainage, can you guys see? So convenient. All right, I'm gonna take a look at some of these cuttings. The ones I have left from my other pot are a little bit small. Wow, you guys are getting the close-up. I think I wanna do another pot with some big cuttings. I might actually just take these out. Here's your first glimpse of water roots. They look pretty good, right? Let me rinse these roots off too. All right, it's gonna be a little bit messy here, but let me see what I've got. So I think if you guys watched that video where I made all these cuttings, I think this pot is my single leaf cuttings, and I think the other pot was the like multiple leaf cuttings. So not all of these have rooted. That looks pretty good. I'm just sorting these really quickly. This one's already trying to grow a new leaf, I think. That's cool. I might like him. This is a double. Look at that chunky root. Oh yeah, I actually like this one. Look, there's like a new leaf on this too. He's a winner for sure. Let me see. I want, you know, if you're gonna do the work and do the cuttings, I want some good leaves. These look like they're trying to grow new ones already. Whoops, we're stuck on the cabinet. Let go. All right. Can you guys see me? Let me choose my winners. I think one, that's a maybe. I like this one. You're definitely a winner. This has like a fresh root, and then this is the old root with new babies growing on it. I think it was an aerial root. I'm half tempted to cut this off a little bit because it will root. I also can't find my scissors, but that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to set this in here as I go. These are so cute. Okay, let me see what else I have. This one got eaten a little bit by a bug. All of these sort of did. It's okay. You're still beautiful. Just not as beautiful as the others. Okay, let's see. How many should I do, guys? Should I do 4? Can you see? I feel like I should do 1 more. I can't believe there's a new leaf on this and that it didn't die. But all of these are kind of starting to shoot up new growth. I'm going to get 1 more. The heck did that come from? I don't really like any of these. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, this guy's going to be the winner. I'm also going to trim his roots a little bit. Let's cut right here. Okay, see, because he's got some new growth happening already too. Okay. You can always reposition these later, but I like to get them kind of the way I want them before I put all the LECA in. Okay. I actually feel like I want them a little higher up in the LECA, so I'm going to try to pour in a little more and then lift them. I think this will be good. Yeah. All right, let me add the rest of the LECA here. And then I'm going to give it a little shake. This is actually perfect because, whoops, I forgot I had a drainage hole. That was funny. Where is it? Let me cover it. Can you guys see some of these new growth points are coming up out of the LECA already? There's 3 of them. Can you see that? So, or there might be 4. No, there's 3. So that's perfect because you don't want them to get trapped. I mean, they'll find their way, but I don't think I'm going to add any more LECA. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? God damn it, if I pour in water all over the floor. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good, right? I dig it. These leaves are nice too. So now we have 2 plants in LECA with a drainage hole. Perfect. I love it. All right, guys, that's it. I'm probably going to do the other two, but you get the idea. So I just thought I would show you. This was the glass and tile bit set that I got. It is the Ryobi brand. I'll link it below. But pretty much every brand has something like this. It's just called glass and tile bit set. And I will say that almost all the videos that I watched where people were using those circular drill bits, they ended up scratching the glass a lot trying to get that initial circle carved, which is fine. But this, because it starts with just a little pinpoint hole, and I used that masking tape, it didn't drag across the glass, and there's like no scratching at all. They're both actually really nice circular clean holes. So I guess I would say I would recommend these. Like I said, I'll link this below, and these glass vases, if you want them from IKEA, it's just their IKEA 365 collection. These are 17 by 19 centimeters, and they hold 3.3 liters or 112 ounces, which is, I think, a gallon. I'm looking around me now. I have these candle holders that are glass. They are, as you can see, pumpkin shaped. There's no more candles in them. I just actually cleaned them out, and now I'm like, ooh, I could drill holes in these and make little LECA pots. I want to drill holes in all my glass. I don't think Andrew will be happy with me. He likes those. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys found this useful. Comment below if you have done something similar, or if you have any questions. If you have any pictures, let me know. I'll follow you on Instagram. And I think that's it for today. So I hope you guys found this helpful and or interesting. And until next time, take care, guys.